Hello gamers, this is a certified lobotomy classic. Welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation. Let's see, yeah, we did unlock a bunch of new. By a bunch of new, I mean the lowest level. Hooray! Looking forward to dying. That's gonna be fun. Scrumptious. Time, yeah. Welcome, boys. It's time for your shift at the ball crushing factory. Are you ready to get your balls crushed by some abnormalities? It'll be fun. Let's see. We probably do have to do a little bit of... Yeah, your stats are already where they are supposed to be. Also, we might train justice on you, even though it's not really necessary, strictly speaking. That's already maxed out. This could use a little bit of training. What have we got here? I mean, it's expensive, but it's doable. It's not like we need a ton of guys. We've got plenty of guys. We just need them to be quality guys. Many recruits are waiting. Well, there's not too many. But I should probably take a... Yeah, I should probably recruit a few guys. Shorten the list a little. Everyone should be maxed out. Yeah. Let's see. Max, yeah. Except, of course, Savior, because he's got a specific job. And then up here, we do have some people who could use training. This is the training squad. I guess these people manage their departments. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything I really want to spend my points on. Maybe the Justice. We could train it, but how expensive is it? 6. Ugh. Man, that's expensive. But getting up to 3 is convenient. It's a lot more convenient than training normally. Although I guess the mirror is available, so there is that. It is legitimately less expensive to do this. Put that point somewhere else and then just use the mirror. Oh well. I think we'll do hiring first. Angelina? No. Your name is something else. Let's see what we get. What's the magic number? 3. That's Janet. Congratulations. Even though you're probably not here right now. The appearance looks fine. Should stand out enough. Yeah, looks pretty distinct. Alright, we can hire that. Maybe even spend points like this? Yeah, even if we do that, it's still only 10. Man, that's crazy. Look how powerful that is. Even our new hires are something else. We're just that good. There's not going to be anything up here. Although, yeah, once you get down to HE, there is some open slots. Although only 1 armor, so we should probably... Oh, can you not equip them until you assign them? Well, I guess you'll go here. That's easier. Weapon. What kind of weapon, though? Probably the rake. That looks good. I want in. Alright. Do we have... Bamboo Yomu? Yeah, Yomu. I'm pretty sure you're on the list. Yeah. Your number didn't get picked, but you are on the list. Oh, of course. And now that I'm looking over the list, I kind of forgot. Someone Someone did request for Adam Sandler to be added. Specifically the Adam Sandler from Click, in brackets. I forgot about that one. Well, we'll have to see if we roll him up later. If we get a 5, then Adam Sandler will be joining the squad. Whoop, lobbing they corp. Yes. Glyph died. Pensive. Well, anyways, congratulations, Glyph, on the promotion from Beta Core to Alpha Core. The blue beach balls are proliferating. I survived this one too. Well, you won't survive forever, Influence. You'll get picked eventually. It is simply fate. That is our last good piece of armor. But I think I'll hire someone else anyways. You know, let's roll it up again. What's our number? If it ends up being Adam Sandler, that's going to be hilarious. There's no way, right? No, we got a 3 again. This time it's Skull. Fate was not on Adam Sandler's side, what can I say? No, not Skull. Dr. Skullington. Yeah, I think that works. Immediately got something. Bald. Oh, I think it's a... You know what? I think that's the same hairstyle as him. I'm fine with the color, but maybe try a different hair. Let's see. Good enough? I think that's distinct. Yep, that stands out. Alright. That's Skull. Doesn't look very menacing, unlike his name. But I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's see. Probably, yeah, Life of a Daredevil, because it's just an awesome name. Although you're using a rake. Maybe because you are a Daredevil. Yeah, bro is literally named Skull Emoji. That's crazy. Big Brain Corporation, BBC. Now that's definitely one of the acronyms you could use, yeah. Alright, I think that's good, and yeah, we have to wait until day 37 to actually do anything. So that means we just get a free day to not do much. Nice. Begin. We'll take it nice and easy. Oh, and here. Okay. So this is the new area. It's an animal, which makes me... It looks animalistic, at least. It's got like a beak. I'm tempted to go with Instinct Work, but based off of its color, it's probably got some weird gimmick. Something with that kind of color and appearance definitely has a weird gimmick. I wonder, someone's probably... I feel like someone's gonna die if I do Instinct Work, but I'm probably gonna stick to that. Yeah, so if you want to get up, you have to go through this way. And if you go left, there's nothing. Huh. This is definitely an odd room. Also, the corporation's gotten pretty big now. Well, I don't think you guys have sufficient... Well, I guess maybe. It doesn't seem to be an ALF because these are only 7. It's got to be a WoW. It's a big WoW. So 0.8 ecstasy is probably fine. Yeah, I guess just do instinct. We'll see who's got higher stats. 100 versus 102. Alright. Well, let's find out. Big Burb. He's a round fellow. It's going to get way bigger now that you're open up as Atzilith. Oh boy. They call it Lobotomy Corporation, but they should call it Big Corporation, because the building is large. Okay, yeah, instinct work was good. Of course it was. It's a bird. It's an animal. That's just natural. But again, 5 employees. Okay, I'm assuming that counts clerks. I mean, we just got rid of the Mountain of Smiling Bodies. But fine. If the work result was bad, well, we probably won't have to worry about that. The good, when the... Oh, okay, if the work result is good, the counter increased. Well, that makes it a lot easier to deal with. You know, I can't complain. The counter goes down if people die, but you can fix that by just doing the good work. It's kind of, actually fairly balanced. Accounts clerk, yes. Yeah, but, you can actually do something about it, unlike the other guys. So, you know. I guess that's fair for a while. Like, the Mountain of Bodies being an ALF means that it's more of a pain, but, a WoW class, they actually give it countermeasures. Of course. I don't think we have anything that we particularly need to study. Well, maybe... Aside from the fact that the Snow Queen bugged out, it's fairly safe. Although we do have... Yeah, we've got plenty stockpiled. There's nothing in particular that we need to study. I guess we could do more for nothing there. We don't need much more, but a little bit more would be nice. I mean, you're not going to die anyway, so it won't be an issue. But, hypothetically speaking, if a big fuck-off laser happened... due to some dusk ordeal, people might be dying. Yeah, I remember now why, despite being a death-sensitive Abno, this bird never gave me much trouble. Yeah, I mean, having something that you can actually do to counteract the gimmick is nice. I guess we should probably work with it again. It's only -4, so it shouldn't be too bad. Unless there's some other gimmick. There can always be a second gimmick. You never know. But yeah, I don't want to get too carried away with using the high-level employees. We do have to consider training. But yeah, the success rate's a bit low for what I'd like. Yeah, neutral. Figures. Well, it should go up once we unlock these. Regardless of when the emergency reached second trumpet. Oh, okay. So it does have a second gimmick. If we get second trumpet, it's just going to run out anyways. Yeah, it's one of those snowbally ones where it's like, oh, you're in a tough spot? Here, let me make it worse. Blackout, whereas roaming employees in a department with blackout may become enchanted. Enchanted. I can't say that I like that. Receive less damage. After a certain amount of time passes, targets made their way and died. So it kind of hypnotizes them to come closer, and they take less damage on their way, but then they get killed by it. Right. Oh wow, we actually barely have any. Alright. A large mini-eyed bird that patrols the dark forest with an everlasting lamp. Unlike regular birds, it lacks wings and has long arms instead, with which it can pick things up. Bird. Well, I'm sure it won't cause any problems whatsoever. Yep, nothing bad will happen. Yeah, it's nice to be over 3... What is it exactly? 340. No, 330. Because then you can get both of these in one go if you need them. Yeah, I think the main priority is getting more intel on this guy, but for now, he's at minus 8%, so we'll leave him alone. Instead, we're going to focus on training. That's right, it's training day. Everyone loves training day. Go talk to the monster. How do I want to train these guys? Let's see. I guess it doesn't... Yeah, they're all kind of in the similar position. Well, except you. Jay needs to use the mirror. Justice 2 is not good enough. Let's see. Captain... Just barely good enough. Yeah. Okay, so... Meccano has maxed out Fortitude and Prudence, but low Justice. So naturally, you're going to go here. That leaves these two. Buzzard also has 2. Well, I guess it's another mirror. Alright, hold on. What did you get? Maxed out. Wow. Just immediately maxed out. Well, that's convenient. Prudence is pretty low, but we can fix that. Yeah, it's success rate high. Yeah. Rudolto's perfect for this. Easy. Right on the money. Buzzard also gets to use the mirror. And you can just kind of do whatever. How did this turn out? 4? Yeah, it's a fairly balanced distribution, that's fine. In fact, we can probably pay points to get Fortitude and Temperance, so we'll probably train Prudence for you. Oh. I see Lobotomy Corporation. Hello, guys. May you find your book here. Is that Angela from the hit series Library of Ruina? That's crazy. No spoilers, though. This is a blind playthrough. What did you miss last stream? Probably nothing important. I think it was 2 streams ago that we had the big chaotic situation, right? Yeah. Last stream was just making... Mostly just training, right? Because we can't really do these core suppressions until day 37. Alright, keep training your Prudence. Let's go. It feels like we're short like 1 abnormality in this area. Although I guess usually I make up for that by running over here. So in the end it's kind of fine. Temperance we can get with points. Punishing bird. Oh, right. The bird is on the loose. It's feeding time. He's hungry. Alright, right. Of course we can get a nice little meltdown. Alright, what do we got? Come on, hit me. it's this thing. I don't know what that does. Let's see. Right, Saber, you should be standing up here and doing this. This thing, huh? Still don't know what it does. Guess we can use it for like a few seconds. It should be fine. Yep, it's definitely weird. Okay, we've taken damage. I think we leave. Oh, nope, dead on the spot. Alright, great. You love to see it. Well, let's try using it again and see what the gimmick is, because obviously it kills you. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. This is classic lobotomy situation. It's a WoW class, of course. Why wouldn't it be? Prepare, the one who prays will receive damage of a random type at regular intervals. If they prayed for a duration of 20 seconds or less. Okay. So if you get out too soon, you die. Well, that would explain that. There's definitely... there's more to it. Let's see if we can survive long enough. And we should be fine, right? Okay, unlock the next one. Between 21 and 45 during this time frame, okay. Well, we're probably not going to do more than 21 seconds, so I think we don't really need to learn anything else. But we are going to... I don't want to re-get that equipment, so we're going to retry the day. Tries to pray, immediately dies of a stroke. Just like real life. God could sense your insincerity and just immediately struck you down. Alright, well that was cool. Let's see, mirror, mirror on the wall. Buzzard's time to crush the ball. Yeah, I think you aren't doing much. I'll send you way over there. You, temperance. Well, strictly speaking, it's not necessary. Actually, yeah, I think you need to train... Well, no, you train justice. There we go. That leaves 3. And that one's already covered, so, yep, just do this. Well, you don't need to give me a small spoiler on Symphonic, on the Cross Symphonic Siphon. I already figured that praying for a long time is going to do some kind of wacky shit. There's no way it doesn't. How did you turn out? Yeah, more balanced. Let's see if we get those min-max stats again. That would be kind of funny. The chances are low, but never 0. Yeah, it's more balanced again. That's fine. Balanced is good. Balance is perfectly serviceable. It says common. Probably not good enough. Low. Nothing bad will happen. Then again, you could also go over here. Hey, it's the gamer guy, says the unborn potato. The cross is hungry. You should feed it more prayers. No. No, I won't. Big Bird. Oh, it's actually just called Big Bird. That's crazy. Perhaps does he live on a street of sesames? Well, he's not yellow, so I guess not. He's just an ordinary Big Bird. He's not named Big Bird. Oh, wow. The counter's 5, huh? So yeah, you actually need to lose 25 employees before it becomes a problem. Which does make it a lot easier to keep it contained. What do you know? Let's see how the others are. Low, yeah. Common, okay. Attachment's not bad. His eyes do kind of look like sesame seeds on a bun. If you... yeah, I'm gonna go with a no on that one. Nah. Alright, everybody, stop twiddling your thumbs. It's time to get some work done. It's at -8, so maybe not. Yeah, I guess you should do this. Let's see. Common. It's good enough. Alright, what do we get? Something reasonable, please. And it's the slime girl. Well, I guess asking for something reasonable is basically just asking for too much, huh? That's how it is. Well, we've got the stats to deal with it. Should be fine. What was you? Insight. Just don't bug out again, and you'll be fine. It's that simple. Hello, everyone. Hello, name I can't pronounce. We love a big bird. You speak for yourself. Wow, the repression is actually getting more boxes than I expected. Not bad. Yeah, it looks like the cost is exactly the same as it is for nothing there, huh? Yeah, she doesn't like that, but she could... You know what? Oh, you're unhappy? That's not my problem. Stay in your damn box, you goddamn creature. I'm already at -4. That feels unfair. But it is what it is. Insight, go. Yeah, you probably need a little instinct, huh? Everyone loves touching the slime girl boss. I don't think that's true. Surely we would find someone who's normal and doesn't immediately fall for the obvious ruse. The ruse is so obvious. It's a puddle of slime. Yes, it's shaped like a girl, but it's a ruse. It's a deception. It's like a mimic. Have none of you played Dark Souls? Come on now. It's like walking up to a treasure chest and just being like, oh boy, surely this won't be a mimic. Use your head a little bit. Alright. Yeah, we can pull. Slime Girl, yes or no? There's no way it's going to be that bad, right? Well, you can't claim the percentage when it's only 3 people have voted now. And one of them is you. That ain't how it works. Oh, there they are. Yeah, I guess just go kill them. Should be fine. I think at this level, all of our employees are strong enough that they won't have any issues. Yeah, juicy. That's one way of putting it. I think that covers... Oh, no, wait, there's one down here. My bad. Almost missed this one. I think we'll end the pull there. 75%. Now that's just pathetic. You guys need a better sense of self-preservation. You can say that it'll be fun, but I mean, how much fun is it if you die? Seems like I am the... No, well, based off the numbers, there's 4 people who voted no. Oh wait, versus 12 saying yes. Oh, is that radioactive? You know, for the safety team, I think some of this equipment is a little unsafe. If you catch my drift. And hey, maybe it's necessary. Who knows? Let's see. Yeah, I know one of you is a little low on fortitude. Oh, you got the Black Swan, huh? When'd that happen? Fancy. Is this radioactive by Imagine Dragons? Imagine Dragon these nuts. There's some good parodies of that song, though. And by good, I mean highly mimetic. But you know what they say, that's quality in my books. Uranium is filled to the brim with calories. Eat a bar and never worry about eating for the rest of your life. That's technically true, which is the best kind of true. It does have a lot of calories, and if you eat some enriched uranium, you will not have to worry about any meals for the rest of your life. Both of those things are true. It's just that they happen to be unrelated. Have you heard the parody from Roland? I don't know. That might be the one I'm talking about, but I'm not sure. Oh, it's gonna be... Oh, it's gonna be noon again? Is that what I think it is? Ugh. Purple noon is way too soon. Alright. Well, I guess we just get ready for it. That goes directly there, right? Yeah. Thanks, I hate it. Birds gonna escape? You know, I didn't even think of that. I mean, they shouldn't kill 25 clerks, right? Execution bullets don't count, so there is that as an option. Oh my god, there is a lot of clerks in the main... This area, there's a lot of clerks. The splash damage is going to be a problem. Yep, this is definitely going to be something. Not sure why they're just standing there. Okay, I guess one of you can go in there. Yep. Fun time. Yeah, he does immediately escape. It's not... Oh, boy. Okay, I guess. Well, at least we don't have two of them. That would be annoying. Do you have one here? Okay. Oh, they can go into this room? Really? They can go into that room? They pretty much always go into the main rooms, don't they? I guess that's something to keep in mind in the future. I mean, our employees are high enough level that they should just be able to handle this, right? Jane Maltese is done. What the fuck are you talking? Oh, were they standing in here? Maybe that's why the trumpet's going off. Isn't actually because these things by themselves, but because someone died. I thought I had them in... No, I just forgot what I was doing. Of course I did. Well, you know what? Jane is dead. Rest in peace. Better luck next time. If it's just one, then who cares? Yeah, apparently I forgot to move them out of training. Yeah, that's already taken care of. That's going to be taken care of soon. You guys can take care of this. Well, hold on. We do have to be careful with that. You guys can take care of this. I think the biggest inconvenience right now is actually the bird. That should cover all our bases, though. Unless they release something. Should be able to kill them fast enough. They're kind of struggling with this one. Which is a little annoying, so maybe hurry that up. Well, at the very least, even though I did forget these guys in here, it only killed one of them, so that's not the end of the world, I suppose. I'm guessing that's the... Okay. Okay, if we lose more, that's going to be a problem. No, I can't control them anymore. So it just kills people, huh? Wow. Yeah, they're just gonna die? Yeah, it's instant death. Okay. One, I can live with. Two, I think is a bit much. Classic Lobotomy Corporation. Look at that. It's fine, though. We can handle this. Waited too long. It didn't even get out of the... I mean, saying it was a long wait isn't even reasonable, I think. It's completely unreasonable. The bird didn't even escape its own hallway. It walked like 5 feet. And it's already starting to mind control people and kill them instantly. What do you want me to do? Like, the only way to stop the bird, really, is, realistically speaking, is to just ambush it immediately as it gets out. But, of course, usually when you're triggering a bunch of clerk deaths, it's an unexpected situation. So that's not really reasonable to ask. Mirror. Mirror, mirror on the wall, give them torture, cock and ball. I think they said that in Shrek, right? Something to that effect. You're gonna use the mirror and you can just run. Nope, get that out of the way. You run here. Some abnormalities were so asinine in the requirements they got scrapped for the first game. Really? I guess that's not too surprising. How many birds? I guess it depends on what you count as a bird. This one's definitely a bird. This one's named Big Bird, so I guess it's a bird. Its body plane is a little questionable for a bird-type creature. I don't think anything else is a bird, though. You know, we should be fine, though. It's clearly a... We've got a scarecrow. That should give you a buff against bird-type entities, honestly. Having a scarecrow in your facility. I mean, it's perfectly reasonable, right? It makes sense. Prudence 3, yeah, you're gonna need that. Some of the scrapped abnos make it into the deck builder game. Well, yeah, if the mechanics are very different, so they can probably balance the challenge levels more appropriately. And if you've already gone out of the trouble to make an abnormality, you might as well use the assets in a different game. It's one of the things that makes the most sense. Man, he took a fair amount of damage, huh? You know, you're actually well suited for this. As long as you don't... Yeah, you should be fine. It's probably not going to kill you. Although your health is a little low. It does a lot of damage, damn. But yeah, as long as your success rate is high enough, it should be fine. Alright, we're gonna get some stuff. What What do we got? Come on. What kind of nonsense are we going to deal with? Show it to me. Great news. China has finally managed to make aluminum foil. Well, congratulations, China. I hope... China, if you're listening, great job. Right, and this thing is 20 seconds. Well, I don't know how to keep track of time. So, we'll just guess. Chat is only slightly unhinged today. Well, we'll manage the amount of hinges. We'll just keep it under control. You know what? When this triggers, it should be at least 20, right? Not that I even need to do this. I can just ignore it, but, I mean, we know we can at least get the 30 seconds and be fine. Damage from the cross every 5 seconds. That is helpful. Flesh Idol. Am I crazy, or did it just give us both of these at the same time? I thought they had different timers, but maybe they were both 30 seconds. Yeah, I guess you can do this again. The success rate should be high enough that it's safe. You definitely need insight. We've already got plenty of elites, but it never hurts to have more elites. The more elite you are, the more elite you get. Strictly speaking. Oh, you're actually taking this route, huh? Normally I think they take the top route. They go up here. I wonder why it chooses between the two of them, because it should be about the same length. Huh. Not that it really matters. Let's see, I guess you can run down here. No reason not to. Oh, we're getting Green Dawn. Robots! We love robots. The mentally fragile robots. You know what? I think they'd fit right in with the facility. That's a good way of describing the Sephiroth. Mentally fragile robots who keep trauma dumping for some reason. Maybe we should scrap them after all. I talked to her, and it turns out the madness is feeling kind of uncomfortable with how she was previously behaving. Yes, this makes sense. I mean, that's only the logical thing to do, given the situation. Oh, I should probably unlock some stuff. Escape info. That's helpful. It's weak to white damage. Okay. Oh, hey, garlic. We're lobotomizing our corporation. So, you know, a standard Friday. All of you have taken the... Yeah, I think I did get all of them. Yeah, we're fine. Let's see, you... the result's going to be kind of low, but you do have a lot of HP, so you're probably fine. Yeah. No reason to worry about it. Although we are very close to triggering the bots. Well, I guess we've got enough people on standby, so it's fine. corporatizing my lobotomy. Yeah, I guess if you want to do it in that way. Suppose the order doesn't matter, whether you corporatize lobotomies or lobotomize the corporations. The end result will be the same. I mean, even Savior at this... Well, to be fair, he does only have 3 in HP. But he should be strong enough to take on one of these things. Probably. Yeah, he's almost certainly, definitely, probably strong enough. But of course, it's standard procedure to not get careless with these things. Even if they are weak. Chop them up. Well, I guess we can work with the bird again. The bird is the word. The word of the day is Big Bird. And don't tell me that's 2 words, because it's 1 name. Apparently this one escaped. It's injured though, so... Did I just miss one? I might have just missed one and the clerks did a bunch of damage to it. It's possible. But I thought I ordered somebody to deal with it. Bird up. That's right. Yeah, you can see it's down to 2. So 15 clerks died. And you... How did you get a neutral result when you've been consistently getting high results at this timing? Come on now. Come on. You can do better than that. Yeah, so it's instinct and attachment. Once again, my logic is flawless. If it's an animal, you do instinct work, and it'll be safe. It's just simply the best logic. It works 100% of the time. Alright, I know we're at -4, but please get a good result this time, yeah? I'd appreciate it. Let's see. Between you two... Okay, I would like to... Come on. Stat window's a little annoying sometimes. Yeah, fortitude. Okay, well, I think you can do this one. And you can run across and do this one. That'll be good. Lore-accurate Abnos in the lore-accurate department. Is that so? Always bet on repression? Trust? Absolutely not. Repression is usually... There's usually one that's really bad, and it's most often a repression. No doubt about it. So, you know, case in point, right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for the next meltdown to actually get some Qliphoth counter back up. What an annoying creature. Might as well do this. Yeah, that's everybody. Nice. Oh yeah, we've definitely solved Lobotomy Corporation. 100%. Pay no mind to the resets we've done today. And pay no attention to the man behind the screen. Everything is operating flawlessly. Flawlessly without any flaws. That's how good it is. Alright, what have we got? Oh, wow, the next one's jumping up to 7, huh? It's quite the... Yeah, okay, that's a fair amount. Well, you have a job to do. Let's see. I guess Cadril can handle egg. You can do this. That handles the left side. The right side. What have we got? Get the stupid crap up here. All the damn items. I think I'm just going to ignore them. Except for You Must Be Happy. I think we can use that one. But both of the other two have the potential to just outright kill people. If I forget. So I'm going to ignore them. I'm going to close my eyes and pretend I do not see it. If I can't see the abnormalities, they can't see me. Oops. I meant to slow down the speed. But instead, I paused. Although to be fair, it was pretty early, so the negative is going to be... Even though it's a no, it's still fine. There's not really a... There's got to be a hotkey for these, right? Ah. Q and E. Fair enough. There's a train in this game? Oh, there's definitely a train, kitten. Although that seems weird to say. I'm going to call you Pwopper. Nope, that also is kind of hard to pronounce. I'm going to call you 31. Oh, you know what? Better yet, I'm going to call you PK. I don't particularly like any of these possibilities, but I think PK is the best. Coming in here with a name like that. Although I have seen you before, I don't think I've actually said your name out loud. But I'm no Discord mod. I'm not gonna entertain that kind of naming convention. Yeah, let's go with that. Well, I didn't fall for the curse name. Come on, man, I just act like a cat. I mean, that's fair enough. But, you know, connotations and all that. Do I need to do this? No, not really. Yeah, that did get us up to 3. Okay. Five pause. Why are we talking about pause limits? Yes, no machine needs 4 minutes. Oh my god, it actually needs like 5 minutes of continuous time to get up here. That seems kind of unreasonable. Yeah, we're just not going to worry about it. What the heck is that cloud and that moon? It's a bit odd. Kind of stands out. You know what? That's probably a bit unsafe. Yeah, it's probably... At 3, it's probably better to train here. 4, that's a little safer. There we go. You know what they say about lobotomy corporations? Safety first. Just shove the new hire in the Penix explosion machine. Yeah, that's a reasonable thing to do, yeah. Hey, buddy, it's your first day. Get in the penis flattening chamber. That's a quite advanced form of hazing, I would say. I think most people would rather just deal with literally any other abnormality in the facility. Yeah, your HP is low. This is more balanced. Alright, that's fair. That'll do. I didn't know the connotations years ago when I picked up this stupid name. That's fair. Looks like his legs melted. Junebug, are you... Oh yeah, okay, you're fine. It's hard to tell because there's so much text in the way, but yeah, you're fine. His eyes melted, his legs melted. But yeah, they'll be fine. They grow back every day. An apple a day keeps the legs away. Or something like that. Oh, right. We are having meltdowns. This thing again? I'm ignoring that. We just ignore it. Oh, both of you, of course. Why not? It's a little awkward. Well, you've got to do this. You kind of have to do this. But that doesn't mean that we're gonna... Yeah, I mean, you should be able to run across here in time. And repress. Stress to repress. You can do this easily. I think that's basically everything. Oh, right, Alryune. Alryune. Dorf should be able to do that. Yeah, we ignore the cross. It is what it is. It's cutting it close. Don't like that. But yeah, we're within margins. Oh, right. Almost forgot you. There's a bit prioritizing everything else. We can just hit the dog. If we have to. Also, please don't die or anything. That would be annoying. Come on, Dorf. Dorf, you've got to try a little bit harder. Buddy. You're going to get a negative result, aren't you? Maybe he's nervous because I'm watching. He's going to make it out just barely. But it's going to be negative. Yep, like I said, he just barely makes it out, but the result is negative, so we're probably going to have to deal with a llama. The fake pug. That's right, the real pug is up in the safety department. No, this isn't the first time we've seen Indigo. We've seen it a couple of times. Is Alryune escaping really worth a trumpet? I guess so. Dorf didn't panic or anything, so it really is just Alryune. Everyone, I think... Oh, no, that's not good. Get out of there! I don't think Sven can handle that. Oh, you know what? You should probably also go somewhere else. Alright, that's taken care of. Well, we're on llama hunting season. You love llama... Oh, you know what? This fucker. Oh, shoot. Wait a minute. Alryune does make this a lot worse. With that in mind, we might just end the day ASAP. To be honest. Yeah, that's probably more convenient. We're pretty close anyways. So far it's not causing too many casualties, but it is annoying. I teleported in the way, because of course it did. The trumpet's going crazy. The band. It's not actually a recording, it's a live band hired by Lobotomy Corporation to play music every time something goes wrong. This is standard procedure. I think we just execute that guy. Bullets don't count towards the bird. Why do they have to walk in? Nope. Be gone. Cease. Okay, it's going to teleport away somewhere. Okay, now go deal with that. Yeah, we're still at 3, and this should push us up to 4. That might give us enough time to just kill the llama. That would be ideal. Lamp. Lamp oil. Rope. Bombs. Small donation for a small content creator. Well, thank you, Sergeant Gunnery. I'll take the Rons. It's a good name, Lamp. Execute. Execute. Alright, that's not ideal. That's bad timing. Okay, you're fine though. Let's see. Where did the bastard go off to? A bribery will get you everywhere. That's true. This is a known fact. Yeah, the only thing you're missing is temperance, so you can actually do combat. Pansy should be able to do combat just fine. Judgment's not amazing, so you're a little slow, but... Oh, right, it's the long way around. Ugh, never mind, you're not gonna make it in time. Ah, that's such an annoying spot. This goddamn creature. It's inconvenient. And as long as it's on the loose, the trumpet's gonna keep playing. Oh, never mind, it stopped. The game is just trolling me at this point. I say, like, yeah, the trumpet's gonna keep playing as long as it's on the loose. And then it changes its mind. And I don't even know why. What happened? It's like, yeah, there's still a monster on the loose, but... eh. The trumpet has decided to stop caring. Alright, where did you go? There you are. Destroy. Yeah, these guys are gonna panic. If they just panic, that would be fine. But, the damn llama is somehow able to kill them. Even though it does white damage. Yeah, I don't think it even broke through their shield. Where'd it go? It's up here. Yeah, you guys aren't going to reach it. Just remain on standby. I don't think we have anybody that strong up here. Do we? It might be fine if we just toss some shields on them. That being said... probably easier to just end the day at this point. We'll lose out on a few lobotomy points, but like, you know what? That's worth it, so I don't have to deal with this nonsense. Utter nonsense. Llamas in my facility? You can get the fuck out of here with that. harvesting something from them, or is this like a zoo thing? Yeah, we're... Oh, sweepers are here. Yeah, this is, we harvest energy from them. I don't know how it works, but that's what happens. You just get energy from them by going into their containment facilities and, doing something. Man, the sweepers are fragile. At least that makes them less of a problem to deal with. You should be able to handle that. There's a few over here, but the bird's not going to be happy. I mean, we are about to end the day, so I don't think the sweepers are going to be an issue, but it's always good to be... Man, the rifle becomes so much less useful as soon as you get a clerk rights activist in your facility, doesn't it? The friendly fire becomes a real issue. Well, it's still at 3. Oh, there's a bunch of sweepers here, too. Ugh. We're getting swept. Completely ridiculous. Yeah, I think I'd rather just end the day ASAP. Yeah, because it's now down to 2. The bird is the word. Okay, yeah, we're good. Let's just get out of here before anything bad happens. Yeah, level 5, level 5, level 5. Excellent. Don't get as many points because there's still the llama in the facility, but that's a big fat load of not my problem. Okay. Remain cautious. Seagulls. Forest of Hearts. Surely nothing bad will happen. Thinking of retiring with the long... Well, I probably won't. It's still good. But it just means that I see it as going to... Well, I'm already not even using them that much, but yeah, I'd have to be very careful deploying. Right sucks ass coming here this late. Left is fun. Sure. I wouldn't know. It's pretty close. They're all about evenly voted for. Shrip. Yeah. Vending machine. Now you're just not talking nonsense. As shrimple as that. I see. Alright, I'll give it a little bit longer, but it does look like... I mean, it's fairly close. It only takes 1 or 2 votes to tip things here. But it looks like, for the most part, people are... the votes, 1 in a trillion. Yes. Keep them coming. Shrimply delectable. The puns are good. Yeah, I think we're going to call it there. I think there may be a soft lock if you don't alternate which area you expand here. Yeah, it looks like people want to remain cautious. There is no soft lock. Uh-huh. I keep on calling you A, but I think you and A might have become separate entities now. From the moment you began to have new memories, you both started to walk different paths. I must wonder how the memories separated you from A. Well, even if you two have differences, it is still important for you to witness this place through A's eyes. Why do we repeat this eternal cycle, enduring endless suffering? Because it's funny? What's at the end of the line? Humor. What kind of world was it that he saw? A big clown car, and you are one of the clowns in it. The answer to these questions are what we must know. However, the choices you make are up to you, not him. As a consequence of these choices, you may lose it all, or you may gain everything. I'm not trying to control you, I just try to support you. That is my role here. Plus, I have seen many other exes who made it this far, and witnessed the innumerable amount of efforts and failures they made. Now you are here, scrabbling over it all and climbing up. Of course, I have kept all their data in my head, but it is not my place to share it with you. A machine has its own work to do. That's what you, or A, once said to me. Sure. Soda? Obama? Radio. So there's a radio. Angela will remember. Yeah, I'm sure it would say Angela will remember that if it was a Telltale game. For sure. It's not a soft lock, it just means a core suppression shows up at a really inconvenient time. I don't think there's such a thing as inconvenient, because you get to choose when you do the core suppression. Bina the beloved, bird-coded non-bird. You know, to be fair, yeah, her color palette does match the big bird. You know, all the environments in this place are kind of weird, but this is definitely the weirdest. They kind of look like the purple noon, the big obelisks that spawn. Except that they're not purple. But in terms of like the random text scrawlings, similar. You've returned. So did you have fun with your little journey while I was locked up here? Don't worry, I'm not mad with you. Oh, sorrow, you see, finally I've come to respect you, for I know you will never depart. It's difficult to perceive the flow of time here. Therefore this eternity has saved me. Have you seen the turbid streams of the enormous river that cross the whole city? If you arrive downstream, after the raging rapids and a serpentine current, you will see a meadow that is enormously broad, but also tranquil. That land is bathed with all kinds of mud, sand, trash, and the residuals that have come up from upstream. What isn't caught by the upstream and midstream finally ends up here, downstream, to bear all the residues that piled up. One would need a strong back that doesn't break easily. I have faced many wells here. I have to draw water every single day, but it seems that the water level never lowers. What's a well? The well is so deep that it would be a hollow affair to reckon its depth. It is the fountain and relic of all humanity that has existed from the ancient times. The water from the well had never flown outside, ever. There had only been the small ripples that permeated from the leaves that fall for the winds. Maybe it was an act of generosity towards those that are thirsty, so they may sate themselves. It was you who made the bucket. This makes sense, of course. Yeah, I made the bucket. Or I guess A made the bucket. But you left the duty of drawing water with the bucket to another. Don't ask for my name. Bina isn't the name of a person. It's a sad name of the place where one finds many graves. I'm the one who draws the water. Why have you come here? What do you wish for me to draw? 5 or more ego of HC grade or higher. I mean, that's just what we're doing already, so I guess that's nothing new. Yeah, I guess we'll open this one. Probably. Yeah. Now, if you don't understand what she's saying, don't worry. It 100% makes sense. You just have to be really smart to understand it. I can easily penetrate these complicated metaphors where even though she's talking about things that I don't understand, Yes, I don't know the full lore, but yet I am still able to understand the metaphors because I am very smart, and what she's saying makes perfect sense. It is very logical. You just need to pay close attention. She's so normal. She is normal. This is very normal. But Bina over here is the most normal. Attempt to say anything that isn't Krypton Challenge. Impossible. You've just gotta have the wisdom and the brains to understand these sorts of things. Don't worry, kid. You'll get there eventually. Alright, we can do the core suppressions. Well, we should probably spam those. Yeah, assignment needed, naturally. That's fine. I'm a little concerned about exactly what the gimmick is going to be for these ones. But I guess we'll find out in a second. I have half a brain cell. You might want to acquire more. The yellow one is easy. Okay, hold on. Does it dump everybody? It does. Alright. Yeah, no, this is fine. You know, I think we'll put Iceseer down here by himself. Although their gear is a little low level, it's probably fine. It's probably fine. Actually, maybe we swap them over here, because I'm pretty sure Iceseer can handle... Iceseer can work with the bird. Whatever this is, I don't know what it is, so we'll put these two here. The rest of them can just get distributed to the other departments. Like so. Alright. Well, I guess we'll do this. We might take a few attempts. We'll have to see just how difficult it is. But for the moment, I am going to go to the bathroom first. So I'll be right back. Have I removed you from the list yet? No, you're on the list, buddy. That's it. You're going on the list. I mean, you're on the list. Wait. Maybe we can upgrade something. Let's see. Well, I don't think we got enough from the bird to buy anything. Oh, I spoke Yeah, 25. These are expensive. They're expensive, but they do look pretty good. A big hammer that does black damage seems fine. The armor is also very resistant to black damage. Huh. Yeah, I think as a general purpose armor, the... Let's see, what is she? This one. Yeah, this one's the same rank, and it's 0.8 across the board, making it good as a general purpose armor. Whereas this one's more specialized against black damage, but is overall kind of worse. Okay. Yeah, you just need to worry about... Let's see. EX on all of them except Temperance. It's fair. You can just train that. Yeah, you're pretty close. Yeah, it's really just Junebug who needs a... Oh, did you max out? You did. Okay, nice. Did you max out HP? Let's check. Yeah, even though it's only 100. Alright. Well, we're probably not going to have to worry about training during this, but it's good to keep in mind. Begin. Wee woo, wee woo. Oh, well, this is certainly... This is 04. Is there a number over here? No, I don't think so. It's just a dark void with cryptic writing. Huh. This side... What do we have? I don't know what that is. I'm seeing clocks. Because it's time themed. Wings? Sure. And there's Tipperith. On the mountain of Tipperith corpses. Is it an organ? Wait, what is even her gimmick? I have no idea. Actually, we might, depending, well, someone did say it was easy, so we might just be able to ignore it, to be honest. That would be kind of funny. I find that amusing. If the gimmick ends up being really easy to deal with, then... Yeah, we can just treat this like a normal day. Oh, they do. Look at that. You're right, the keys do that. I mean, I can also use WASD to move around, but I'll just use the mouse. There is no gimmick, she just kills you in real life. Ah, shit. Well, I mean, that's Lobotomy Corps for you. Sometimes you just die in real life. That's the risk you play when you pick up strange foreign video games. Rest in peace, me. Better luck next time. Technically, the gimmick is that the meltdown immunity is removed from the top floors. Huh? Is that it? Wait a minute. Is that even a gimmick? Okay. I mean, no, Tipperith, don't do that. That's so challenging. What am I supposed to do? Oh no. Help, I'm very scared. Yeah, I think this is basically just a training day. Well, would you look at that? Yeah, you just need Temperance. Ah, right, somebody needs to do repression, of course. And you have to go to Meltdown X, which means facing the Midnight. Do we? Pretty sure that was a different one. She's like 9. This is the best she could come up with. That's true, they were children. And then they became robots. One of you, it's, you. Yeah. Captain McKenna's got to train that. Let's see. One of you... Or maybe it's you. Nope. None of them in particular. Okay, yeah, so I can just pick anyone. Well, Admiral Yolo has already trained. Oh, and he's got scars on his face too now. Well, good for you. Scars are the source of the power. Somebody was saying that you have to go to midnight, but that doesn't seem to be the case. It's probably just going to be the same thing as always, which is like 6. Oh, you know what? We've only done the higher level. Maybe you do have to go further. Maybe you have to go through like 6 meltdowns or something ridiculous like that. This goes to meltdown 10. Yeah. That might do it. All the difficulty is just getting in through midnight. Yeah, because up here you only have to do like 6 meltdowns. But if you have to do 10, then you might run into a mid... I don't think it's guaranteed, though. Because sometimes you get a bunch of meltdowns, and you don't actually get the noon or the dawn for a while. Depending on your luck. Hello, fellow lobotomites. Hello, German. Kolesnikov. What did you miss? Not much so far. We've just started a core suppression. And you know what they say about core suppressions? They're very easy and nothing goes wrong. So yeah, it's probably going to be a bit of a boring one, to be honest. It's a good opportunity to take a nap, though. Right, I keep forgetting it's your job. Well, that's fine, though. Just have you stand here. Right. Okay. You should be able to run up there. Definitely done that before. And the other one is you. I think... Yeah. You send Meccano to run across. Well, actually, there's not even any training getting done if we do that, so it's fine. Yeah, you do it. Temperance 1, but the result is high, so it's fine. You will make it in time, right? Yeah. Tifrith is kind of in the way. Oh, well, you can just... I teleport past them, that's fine. The mountain of Tifrith corpses is meaningless before the power of teleportation. Naturally. Midnight is apparently always at meltdown 8. Ah. Well, if that's how it is. So you have to go to meltdown 8 and then 2 more? This might take a while. I mean, first of all, it takes a while just to get to meltdown 8, and then also we have to hope that we don't get... Well, we can win even if we get the worst one. As we've already proven that. It's just, still inconvenient, yeah? Oh, right. We also got this thing. It appears to be a bong cloud. Are you sure the employees just haven't been, you know, bringing in some substances? Is that really an abnormality? I have my doubts. Just accelerate the time. Yeah, that does help. But even then, it's a lot of clicking. Okay, can I click on somebody else? Oh, the bird is down here. Actually managed to get past Sven. I missed that. Can they stop moving around so fast? Is it doing any damage? I think it is. Yeah, okay, it's satisfied. There we go. I was a little worried it wasn't doing any damage, because if it does 0 damage, then it won't leave. It's a little annoying like that. The smokers don't die, they turn into abnormality. So this is what happens if you die of lung cancer in the Lobotomy Corporation world. Okay, this makes sense. I can see the through line. Yo, some say that maybe the worst world to live in would be the creepypasta world, where you gotta follow a bunch of strict rules, otherwise a ghost is gonna come and turn your skin inside out because you walked on the 3rd step of the McDonald's at 3 a.m. while it was raining. You know, very specific rules that just cause bad things to happen to you, but it might be worse in the Lobotomy Corporation world, where you can just get splattered for existing. Oh, you smoked one too many cigarettes? Boom, you're a smoke monster now. Walking down the wrong street at the wrong time? Bam. The sweepers gotcha. Damn shame, isn't it? Oh, we're gonna have the dawn soon. Right. Well, it's gonna be fine. Fruit of Understanding. Yep, that sure exists. I guess this squad can take care of this one. There's 2 here. You guys take care of that one. Take care of that one. I think that covers the upper levels. Yeah, it's just the 4. Down here, there's a bunch of them. The fact that the dawns actually scale up with the difficulty, or with how far you are into your run, often makes them more trouble. Oh, we have to run the long way around to reach this one, too. That's annoying. I guess both of you go after that one. Okay. Yeah, there's nothing in the center. There's one here. I mean... Yeah, I see it as down there, so I don't have to worry about... Yeah, both of you take care of this. You take care of that. I think that covers everything. If we miss one, it'll be a problem, though. Man, that's a long hallway. Okay, we got him. that's one down. Yeah, I think I want that. We've got weapons. We want more armor. Let's actually take a look. How good are you at this? Yeah, you don't take that much damage. 3 damage when you get hit, and your success rate is very high. That's convenient. And as long as you're solo in this department, there shouldn't be too many problems. This thing, we're just going to... Well, hopefully it doesn't melt down, but mostly we're just going to ignore it. Yeah, you've got this. You over here have this. It might even be good to have someone stand here. Probably you. Yeah, you can get a little more instinct in. Yeah, okay. That looks good. The bird's good. No, the bird's not good. Look, the bird's at a 5. The bird's at a 5. It's 100% going to be fine. I can't imagine what could possibly cause any issues with the bird. Why did you guys have to pick the bird? Of course you had to pick the bird. No, it's fine. It's fine. We don't have to complain. It is completely under control. I'm the best manager that there ever was. I know this facility like the back of my hand. Bird or no bird, we've got this. Yeah, the success rate's definitely a lot lower as soon as you hit that -4. A little inconvenient, but it's manageable. Oh, we still got a positive, actually. Look at that. 14. I think just barely. Yeah, just barely a positive. Well, that'll do for now. Because it's a bird. I mean, that's fair. It is a bird. The bird is the word. That's a high result still? Nice. Oh, breathing. Accidentally passed the camera too close to his room. He starts breathing weird. Okay, what have we got? We're going to want to go take it slow. Meat lantern. Alright, we're ready for that. Music change. Child? That's... What the fuck is this thing? I don't wanna... Can't be Savior. I guess it's gonna be Glyph. Yep, Glyph, you're gonna work with the child. Yeah, it's that thing. The wolf, we'll get that in a second. 2 of them we're already working on, so that'll be easy. Ugh, alright. Well, I guess we gotta find out what this shit is. It's definitely... So it's not instinct. Because it's an amorphous... Look at that. It actually picks up the lighting from the select work. Why? That seems like a needless lighting technology. Who implemented that? It's overkill. It's not instinct. It's I don't think it's attachment either. It's either insight or repression, and between the two, insight is usually safer. It's unknown, though. We will find out. Actually, you know what? I think we'll find out after we solve these problems. Wait a second. You don't need to do it immediately, so it'll be fine. Your health is a little low, but the results should be higher this time, so I think it's fine. Yeah, we want Neku to stand close, so you stand in the hallway, I guess. Alright. Gonna take a shot in the dark. Insight. Yeah, I guess we'll get that in a second. I don't like this, but we're going in. We take the plunge. Set course for insight. 1, 2, 3. The bird is out again, but yeah, Sven's in position, so that's fine. Feed the bird. I mean, what did I say? Of course it's insight. You need a lot of insight to understand a bomb cloud, let me tell you. Now, try not to drop dead when you're done in there. It even does mental damage. Naturally. Yeah, and you've got to pick up this guy. Okay. We've got it under control, right? Nothing bad is going to happen now, right? These are a little expensive. Okay, well, we got a good result, so we don't have to worry about that. If it took more than 40 seconds, it might have taken more than 40 seconds, I actually don't know. Although we do have, yeah, a temperance of work speed 111, so that's probably fast enough. I hope so. And there's a third guideline. What the fuck is that thing? Oh no, he got that thing? Don't say it like that. You make it sound dangerous. Funniest thing ever to hear the bird. Yeah, the bird is very loud. It's a lore-accurate bird. Let's put it that way. It's very annoying when it wants food. And it is very loud. What more do you... I mean... They've done a very good job at simulating a bird-type entity. I'm tempted to just work on it again, since that went so well the first time. We didn't even get a negative either, so I'm guessing this is HE class. Oh no, wait, it was because of the meltdown, so it wouldn't otherwise. Yeah, no, it's gotta be WoW, because these are 7s. Yep, it's gotta be. Yeah, I guess the organ pipes aren't just for show. They're actually playing. I mean, nothing bad could possibly happen if we just do the work again, right? Yeah, between these two, Duis is a little bit faster. Slightly lower prudence, but that's probably not an issue. Speed, I think, is going to be more important here. It really depends on what that third guideline says. I do want to work with the bird, but I probably need to save the good work results so that if it starts getting lowered, that I can easily improve its mood. Although I do want some gear from it. Although we're probably going to hit the next meltdown soon enough anyways, so I guess it's worth just doing this. That was a neutral result, huh? The facility and its employees will be unable to detect the abnormality in any fashion when it escapes. Therefore, the manager must manually locate it. Hey, I've seen this one before. You don't say. So you have 40 seconds, or if the result is bad. Well, I hope... We're sending in some pretty fast characters. Maxed out Temperance, so the result shouldn't be... Yeah, it's staying contained. If we get the work speed bonus, then it should be even safer. But, yeah, I think we got that. Well, it's the opposite of Meat Lantern, Cooler Guy. Meat Lantern is if you do it too fast, which means that you need to keep someone with a low Temperance stat. This one, if you take it too long, which makes it easier. Like, early game, this would be tougher to deal with, but in the late game, you're going to have higher level characters anyways, so it's a non-issue. As they say, it's as shrimple as that. A -8, maybe a bit much. I'll just go for the meltdowns, I guess. Gunnin' for a runnin'. Alright, that should trigger it. Let's see what we got. Please be reasonable. Yeah, of course not. Well, that's not too bad. Let's see. That's manageable. It's not down here. That fucker. Alright. Necromancer has been pretty reliable with Isle Ryune, I will say. The last time it got out was because we had to use someone else. But, since Melting Love is already not melting down, we should be fine. Yeah, I think we just send in Chirano to deal with this. We do Insight. So Chirano will get knighted. That's fine. And then, of course, up here. We can run up there in time. We already know that. We'll ignore the items, because we don't really care about energy. And over here. Yeah, that should do it. I think we've covered all our bases here. Yeah, we're just going to ignore the items, because they suck. And we hate them. I hates the items. I hates them. In some ways, they can be more trouble than the abnormalities. Yeah, oh cool. Knight of Spare doesn't have a Q counter, so it doesn't escape. The devious escape information right there. It's a good lesson to pay attention. Because if it has escape information, it's going to escape. Doesn't matter if there's no Qliphoth counter. Red Noon, well that's pretty easy. Yeah, Meccano should end up with maxed out stats after this one. Captain Meccano will finally get promoted. Some items are extremely strong. Are they? Are they, though? I mean, some of them are situationally useful. You must be happy, I guess you could call useful if you just send someone in and then you... It's not that hard to guarantee a positive effect. But is that actually that useful? Most of the time, not really. Maybe if we got it earlier it'd be more useful, but when our stats are already maxed out, adding in extra stats doesn't really do much for me. the Funny Cross item is either a map-wide heal or set all abnormalities to 5. When you say set to 5, what does that mean? Like, their Qlipoth counters to 5? Because if it sets them to 5, that's a good thing, right? The backwards clock we got earlier. Yeah, but we didn't get to keep the backwards clock. We had to... memory repository and all that. Yeah, the clock got repoed. That's a good way of putting it. My grandfather's corporation has no useless abnormalities, Kaiba, but it does contain the Steins Gate device. Oh yeah, Shelter, very useful. Exodia. Well, there are abnormalities that interact with each other. Like there was the... we don't have her anymore, but we did have Red Riding Hood at one point, and she fights with the wolf. I guess it wouldn't be too far-fetched if there was like an Exodia type. Although most of them don't really interact with each other, at least not directly. The vast majority don't do that. Domain expansion, memory repository. I guess that's the manager's power, huh? That would make sense. Yeah, Red Noon should be fairly easy. Even if we have all... I don't even know why they... honestly, sometimes I don't know why they even bother with the energy requirements. Like, what do they expect? Like it doesn't even matter. Like, are they really thinking that we're gonna fail to meet the energy requirements when we're forced to go for like 1,000,000 years to get to the end? It's honestly so easy to meet the energy requirements that you can't even cheese it by just doing low-level stuff. Would make no difference. I mean, Skull does have pretty low armor. Should be fine though, right? Go get the Skull Boy. The Clown Man. The clownification process. Let's see. Big Bird might need to be... it shouldn't kill too many clerks, but we might want to get the Qlipoth counter back up. We'll see. To a degree, it does depend on how much damage we take. It's ignoring us. Interesting. I guess Junebug's here. You can help if you want. Yeah, it's Jane Maltese taking a lot of damage there. Let's rotate out. But yeah, it's dying pretty quick. Okay. Now the clowns poof. Where did they go? Doesn't look like they're up here. So they're probably down here. Yeah, well, there's one. There's two. And there should be a third one. Okay, I must have missed it somewhere. Well, anyways, go kill that thing immediately. Oh, shoot, that one's actually in, like, a terrible position. Well, I say terrible, but if we just hit it with a gun... yeah, I think we're gonna hit it with a gun. Yep. There should be a third one, though. It's not down here. Where is it? This is a little concerning. I can't find it. Ready the bird. I mean, the bird's gonna be fine. Watch. Just do this. Probably gonna wipe out a few clerks, but... c'est la vie. 1, 2, 3... I mean, we could use execution bullets, but, I mean, there's not that many, so it'll be fine. But yeah, we're going to use a gun. The manager uses his neutral special. Gun. Seriously, where's the last clown? It's not like they spawned 2 this time. Or maybe we killed one before it teleported away. That's possible. Yeah, it looks like we got him. You can see that did cause the big bird to go down by 1, but we can fix that if we get a good work result here. So, you know, kind of balances out in the end. It turns out the real clown was you, manager. Angela, probably. Maybe. Yeah, and that puts us back up to 5. Easy. See, it doesn't matter that we've got to do the dusk or midnight or whatever. It'll be fine. The clown ball time. You guys up for a game of clown ball? Everybody loves clown ball. Right, somebody's supposed to be over here. You work here. You work here. The one who works down here is Meccano, right? Yeah. YOLO. Might have been you who stands over here. Should be one left. Buzzard, yeah. Buzzard is the one who stands over here. And he has the hat to prove it. There's got to be a mod that lets you get over 1,000 boxes. Because if there is, like, you don't need more than 1,000 boxes, but I am kind of curious what these numbers would be. Because we definitely spam this guy the most. This has got to be like 10,000 by now. We're about to enter a dusk situation. Oh yeah, you don't need to do that, do you? Uh-huh. It's actually, I'm not used to using that menu because I'm just used to clicking directly. Yep. Bird is the word. No way around that. Yeah, and now we have... Everybody loves Clown Ball. I think it's just the one, right? Oh, no, there's 2. That surely won't be a problem. I mean, Resettium's got weaker armor, so you probably stand out. You probably sit this one out. It's fine even if we attack from the front, right? I hope so. Be real inconvenient if it did a bunch of damage now. Oh, there's another ball there. No, it went down the elevator, of course. Of course, the clown ball used the elevator. I mean, what else would it do? Use the stairs? That's nonsense. I guess it does roll through everybody. Huh. It just doesn't do that much damage, so I guess it's fine. It is going to kill some clerks, though, which is... yeah. Nope, that's a misclick. Come on, I want you to target you guys to target this thing. There we go. Does it just run, or does it ever stop? No, I don't think it stops. I think it just keeps going. How inconvenient. Well, bye-bye. Yeah, it's still only at 4, so it's probably fine. Are you guys really still chasing it? Come on. It's right here. It's sitting right there. Is it turning around? I think it is. I mean, it's just kind of sitting there. Yeah, it turned around. This one? Yeah, I think this one we got. These guys have high stats and a good gear, so they should be fine. The problem is that you... if you shoot your gun, it's going to be a problem, basically. How inconvenient. Yep, this thing is still running around. They're still chasing it. Oh boy. It's a real clown show. Okay, that's one down. Yep, the problem is that if you shoot, it's going to be a problem. So just don't. Do not shoot. I mean, we're still at 5, so it's probably fine. The other one is all the way up here somehow. It is really fucking just giving them the runaround, huh? The thing is that, like, a few times they were, like, right on its tail, but then... Oh, it looks like this one split. Great. And by great, I mean... Oh, we better be on top of that. Let's see. Nothing here. Okay. Nothing here. Got... There's the clown ball. You're already killing this one, so that's good. You're already... Yeah, wow, that's convenient. 2 of them popped up where we already have people standing. 3 of them popped up where we already have people. Let me just be clear about this. We killed the clown down here, and the 3 that split up went here, here, and here, to these 3 spots where we just so happen to have people standing in the hallway. Statistically speaking, I think that's some kind of anomaly. Yeah, you do need to kill it relatively quickly, but it should be fine. The problem is this fucker is just... It's still going. Still going. Okay, yeah, that's taken care of. Well, that just leaves this thing. I can't really see their health bars too well, but I think they're doing fine. Guess I'll throw out an HP healing bullet just in case, but I think we're fine. Beat the shit out of them. That's one big meatball. Huh. So this one also... I guess if it doesn't see you, it just keeps running. So if you run past it, it'll stop? Yeah. Cherno can definitely tank that. Now it splits. Alright, that's another round of clowns. And once again, one of them goes here. That's an all-time... And another one goes here. Wow. That's... Once again, they picked these two hallways where we already have someone standing for completely unrelated reasons. It's not some kind of clown ambush. They just really happen to be standing there. By sheer coincidence. Please don't let out censored. I would really hate that. If you let out the bird, it's kind of like whatever, but censored? No thanks. I would really rather not deal with that. I would strongly prefer not to. This is what the Italian offense looks like from the other end. I guess so. The power of the Italian meatballs, certainly scary. Cuisine is not to be trifled with. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to get 13 meltdowns, which is a lot, but it's manageable. We have the technology. The Red Dawn ordeal is just American politics. Because clowns. It's flashing purple. We should probably click it just to be safe. Yeah, that should max out your insight by the end of this. It's sitting at 4. I guess we can do 1. Although we are about to start the next meltdown, so I guess we can wait. We're not exactly in a rush. Okay, we've got Scarecrow, Slime Girl, Murderer, you, none of that matters, you. We'll take care of you in a second, that we can take care of in a second. That's annoying. Possibly even a problem. Items we ignore. Nothing down here. Okay. Well, Shirano has the blessing, so she can't do this. But she can stand in the hallway. Cadril, I think, is carrying the... No, it's Glyph Jr. who has the egg. So I guess Cadril can do this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Necromancer. Shit, we actually need you for 2 things. It's probably fine. If we do insight over here, then you can take care of that. You can usually handle the Slime Girl, although I can't say that I'm a fan. Also, we got Violet Midnight. Was Violet the one we got last time? I think it is. We might be kinda cooked. Yeah. We might be cooked. But at least it'll make for a good meal. What can I say? We just gotta get through this first, which means we've gotta deal with all this shit. The fuck is this shit? It's 0.8, 0.6. You might actually be better suited to this. Does white damage. Alright, well, we'll hope that that works. What does the ice actually do? Hold on. extra sanity points. That might actually make a difference here. I think you can do repression. You do, sometimes you succeed and sometimes you don't. It's a bit inconsistent. I guess Axer can talk to the dog. But just ignore the items. The bird is the word. Well, we could ignore one sin, but, I mean, I'm not going to. Do you have to worry about these in a second? Shy look. Go to a happier face, please. Thank you. Okay, yeah, she didn't move at the last second. Excellent. Yeah, I think we've got this under control as long as the employees don't fuck up royally. Yeah, the dog is taken care of. I think this should be neutral. You need to fail a couple. 16. Okay, so we've got a little more. No, we're fine. Okay, this is going to be neutral. Censored is taken care of. Yeah. Okay, Alryune is taken care of. The main concern now is you. Actually, as a matter of fact. Try not to die, will ya? Although the extra HP and sanity from the ice gift does help here. Yeah, I know, she's not happy. Yeah, because like the markings, yeah, they all stack. Okay, so that's taken care of. Yeah, we actually got everything. Okay. Things definitely can go south if we get a little unlucky there, but no, we pulled through. Which means that we're going to have all of our staff on hand for the midnight. Which is the real challenge here. Alright, well, I guess we'll just get ready for that. I don't know how safe these areas are. These might be relatively safe, but I guess we'll just use what we know. Those guys can stay there for now. Actually, I guess they should stack up together, huh? No reason to split them. You know what they say, put all your eggs in one basket, and you won't end up in a casket. Or something to that effect. Yeah, we should be fine. Because the thing is, last time I didn't know how it worked, but this time, if we just keep everyone in a relatively safe spot, and then we correctly hunt down the monuments, it should end up fine. Like, the fact that Aesir was able to solo one of the monuments at the end means that they're not actually that hard to kill. The main thing is that they do a lot of damage. But if you just play around them, then you're fine. Like, Chirino can kill most of them. With the Knight's Blessing and the sword. So, that should be fine. Yep, we got purple. We're preparing for trouble. And make it quadruple. Prepare for trouble and make it quadruple. This is the way. Yeah, the only person is... Yeah, we're gonna have to leave Sven there for now because of the bird. But I do think we're gonna stockpile everyone. Tifereth, you son of a bitch. 2 more. Shh. Loud. I think we'll do that, and then we'll get ready. The bird is out. Okay. That's actually good timing. You can get down here. The 2 of you can get down here. Okay. We'll probably use the rapids to soften up one of the monuments. Okay, I think that's everyone. Yeah. We're not missing anybody. Everyone's stacked up here. The main thing that they have to worry about is the white tentacle that does hit this part, but I think the other 3 monuments don't hit this part. I'm pretty sure there's like a red one that hits like the right side of this room, and there's the tentacle that'll hit this room, but that's about it. And the attacks are pretty rare, so it should be fine. I see it's just going to be on this side because gun. You know how it is, gun. Okay, and I think we trigger it with... horses. You can do the Dreaming Current, right? Temperance level 1 or lower, yeah. Well, it can't be or lower. It is the lowest. Although I guess it's probably safer to just do a higher level guy. No, Glyph has the egg. He can't do it. Janet should be fine. We're gonna have to sort everyone by weapons when this starts. Alright. It's time to have a little fun. Oh, this fucker's gonna get out. This is probably the worst part of this, actually. Hold on. I should at least... No, the only thing I can do is kill all of the clerks with execution bullets, to be honest. I think that's my only move. Because this thing hypnotizes people and causes them to run towards it and die. And it's going to get out multiple times because there's so many clerks that are going to die. I think my only option here is to just wipe out the clerks. Well, I guess it's your fault for showing up to work today, but, shit. Yeah, this is a bit rough. It might even be sensible to have an ambush team. Because we're not going to have enough bullets to kill all the clerks. There's 2 down here. Yeah, I think we're going to have to prepare to the best of our abilities. Alright. Step 1, get this guy back up to 5. This is going to be real inconvenient. Hopefully these 2 walk past each other so I can get them both with 1 bullet. It doesn't look like they want to. Yeah, we're going to try and minimize a lot of the risk here. Because we might be able to beat the... Like, I think it's doable. We might be able to beat this without losing our employees, or our agents. It's just going to be really inconvenient. But if it's doable, we might as well try. Oh yeah, only 2 for 1, not quite 3. Clerks have negative rights. This is the way. Requires great wisdom to recognize this. But this is the way. It does look like there's 2 in this area, so if we can get them to walk past each other, that'll help. We've still got 4 here. Right. Okay. I think we've got most of the clerks. We should probably be fine. I do wonder if the rabbits count. Yeah, there's still at least 15, but as long as we... Really? That only got one? That feels unreasonable. They're standing right next to each other. Alright. We'll just do all of these in one go. If we can get them... Because it's 25. Right? Wait, is this the red one? No, it's the white one. If it was the red one again, that would be funny. No, the red one's over here, of course. My mistake. It might actually be worth counting them. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I think there's another one in here. So that's 5 clerks. 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So if my count is right, we only have 18 clerks. And after working with Big Bird, we should actually be fine, strictly speaking. I don't think Big Bird will get out. If it does, it definitely makes things harder. So we've got the black one up here. Since everyone's downstairs, it's probably best to use the rabbits on this one. Expansion level insufficient. Oh, you can't send them to those. Well, yeah, it's probably best to send them to this one. Yeah, they're going to instantly panic, of course. That's fine. Standard. Might as well throw another execution bullet here. Well, we'll see how much damage they do. Hopefully they actually do their job this time, instead of just chipping in for like a little bit of damage. You know, ideally. I think we let Icier solo this one, to be honest. Which means we've got to deal with the pale one. The eyeball is a pain. But as long as we don't stand on top of it, it's fine. In fact, the only thing that we have that does pale damage is the katana. So I guess Chirno can go solo this one. Or at least attempt to. Everybody else can go there. Hey, hold on. I don't really want you walking through the eye, to be honest. Everybody else... Yeah, okay, so the eye has moved. Never mind. It's fine. Yeah, they're gonna do a bunch of random shit. The bird is gonna be a little upset. It should go back up. It looks like when you're in a facility, it actually doesn't hurt you, huh? Oh, well, that's inconvenient. That's mighty inconvenient, huh? The fact that the eye instantly fucking went here is really annoying. Does it slow you down too? Holy shit. This might be the worst thing ever. Okay, well obviously it likes to attack that spot. Great. There shouldn't be any friendly fire here, and we sent our only pale weapon down here, so that should be good. Yeah, there's Chirno. The rabbits have chipped in... I don't know, 20%? There's still a few of them. They're still alive for now. The next thing I want to do is take some distance on the right... Yeah, it does. Come on, Icier, you got this. It doesn't sit around for long, but what it does do is it sits on this spot exactly. So, if we sit at a distance, we should be... Yeah, the gun should have enough range that Icier could be outside of range. Alert what? Alert what? What's the alert for? First trumpet. Why? Where's the eye? I can't see it. If it's about to drop on top of us here, that would be a huge problem. Someone's definitely died. Yeah, no, it did drop on top of us here, that's why. Yeah, a bunch of people died. This piece of shit. Yeah, the rabbits are getting demolished. As I expected, this damn thing is a problem. Oh, it looks like we do get attacked on this side too, huh? And there's the eye. You guys... No, come on, get out of there. I guess the rest of you are just dead. Yeah, no, I think... Most of them are actually not a problem, but the fact that if you want to kill the eye, you have to stand basically on top of it, where the eye is going to hit, does make this challenging. To say the least. Yeah, and Big Bird is now upset. It's using its lantern to do some random shit. Great. What is it resistant to? Yeah, it resists black damage, which is what you do. And now it's affecting you, because of course it is. So Icy is going to die. There's not much we can do about that. Yeah, we might just be cooked. Buzzard is running around. But yeah, the eye is a huge fucking problem. Last time we did let nothing there take care of it. This spot seems relatively fine. Oh, no, of course. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, the rabbit team did actually do more work this time. They did a lot more damage this time, so I'll give them that. Oh, no wonder stuff is escaping. Dwarf is doing it. Might have to take care of that. If we could just kill this fucking eye... Oh, there it is. Get out of there! Oh, no, it's not even on top of it. Okay, never mind. But, yeah. That's the main problem. See, this Chirano can tank the shit. Even the Dreaming Current. Because of the blessing. Yep. Icewood got killed by the bird. I'm actually not sure if we can win because of the bird specifically. The bird, like, if it wasn't... Oh, yeah, no, you're dead. Yep. Which does mean that it escaped. Yeah, I think even with the deaths, it's still manageable. The problem is... the bird. With its instant death. Nonsense. Maybe if we kill it? I don't know if that's feasible, though. If the eye would kindly go away, thank you. Because the fact that it can just hypnotize people and then one-shot them is a... Oh, it instantly came back, did it? Well, fuck you, I guess. Yeah, Cooler Guy can at least heal his HP, but not his sanity. Yeah, that's one down. There's a few problems, though. I don't think our chances of success are still not looking good, but they're not zero. We're definitely going to get ambushed down this hallway, though. It's just how it is. I think we need to suppress the bird. Yep. We did get hit. We can tank the red damage, though, so that's fine. Yeah, he's doing his thing. Oh, no, yeah, he just instantly killed a Cooler Guy, like in one shot. Okay. Cool. You know, that's fair. Max HP? What is that? I've never heard of it before. HP is a myth. It doesn't exist. Don't you also do... Yeah, this does black damage. It's not super useful here either. Yeah, and what is it doing? Yep, no, there it is. Yeah, that's the problem. The fact that the bird can just get out and then one-shot everyone makes this impossible. The thing is, well, I guess we wouldn't have triggered the bird if we didn't have a bunch of people die. But we do need to kill the... No, I think with the Pale Eye, what you have to do is you have to have someone solo it. You need to give them the Knight's Blessing and have them solo that, because then they can... If you do that, they should have enough durability to just tank the eye. Whereas if you try to mob it, you will take it down faster. But the eye is going to kill a bunch of people, and that's going to let the bird out. It's quite the conundrum. This fucking bird. Well, I guess it depends on what we get. Big Bird demands that you answer for your sins. Bracelet on the guy who's killing the eyes of the heal. That... Yeah, I mean, in the end, that will probably kill them, but... The problem is that the bracelet only heals HP, whereas the eye, because it's pale damage, it hits both the HP and the sanity. Cooler Guy, for example, with his weapon can heal off the HP damage. The problem was the sanity side. But if I use enough sanity bullets, then it might be fine. Or if I just pull them out to heal periodically. It really is inconvenient. Yeah. But at the very least, I do think that because the eye will target its own spot, it's probably not a good idea to mob the pale one. The pale one you want to solo, whereas the other ones are a little bit safe. Well, safe might be a bit of a stretch, but compared to the eye, it's not as troubling. Still annoying, though. You can stand there. Let's see, you can stand there. Well, hopefully we just get an easier one, regardless, instead of that. But, well, probably not. We're probably just going to get unlucky again. You know, that's just the way it is. Imagine getting lucky. Wouldn't be me. Ugh. Although it is nice to note, so the rabbits, when they attack the pale one, only did like 20% of its health, but when they attacked the purple one, they did like 2/3 of it. So it does seem that they have different effectiveness depending on which monolith you go for. Top tier OST for my Afflictor versus Invictus battle? That's a good idea. I just got here, what's going on? Well, we're trying to do suppression of Tifereth. And we had to do midnight as part, like we had to go all the way up to midnight, and we got the violet one again. Which was almost doable, but unfortunately, there was a bird. Rabbit effectiveness also depends on location. Well, that's news to me. I have no idea how that works. I wanted to say it some time ago, thank you for streaming this. Gives me motivation to beat it myself. Well, that's happy to hear that. It's definitely doable, although it can be difficult at times. Anyways, let's get some ASMR. Why don't we? Some nice relaxing ASMR. Beautiful. That quality of ASMR normally costs money, you know. Oh, right. We gotta pause. Yep. We've got just the thing for you. The other one's going to be down here, then. Oh, we can ignore that. Okay. Sounds good to me. The result's still high. We're just going to keep going. No reason to stop. Orange Dawn. That's the worms, right? Yeah. If the Flesh Cross can set Avanos to 5, assuming no downsides, can we use that to clear clerks? I mean, we could use it to reset the bird, but the problem is that the timing, getting the timing right would be a bit of a pain. Compared to that, it's easier to just execute the clerks. And then take all of your... Execute the clerks, then take all of your employees and just... Well, it might actually be easier if I just have most of my employees sit this one out. And instead have, like, my highest level employees, put one of them in each department. Because the higher level ones have a much better chance of surviving. So taking out the guys with lower quality gear might actually be easier. Flesh Idol doesn't do counters to 5. Well, someone said it sets counters to 5. I guess they probably meant something else. Maybe they meant reduces counters by 5, which seems more likely. Regardless, I wasn't planning on using it. I'd rather not deal with instant death possibilities, you know. Alright, food time. The perfect food. Well, that's what I think. You guys should be fine here. Might ignore that one. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. You guys should take care of this crap. Oh, there's even some in here. Okay, well, you know what to do. Shooter, shooter, man. This one's a little inconvenient, but we'll get there. Man, the targeting is so stupid. Like, imagine walking into a room and just targeting the guy at the back instead of the front. Ridiculous, right? Well, you know, you probably take care of this, actually. Off you go, then. Yeah, see, this is already taken care of. Although, no, it looks like they teleported. Can't exactly call that taken care of. Do we actually have most of them dead? I think so. I don't see any corpses, but I do think we actually killed most of them. Alright. That's that. I mean, at least these ones don't have any annoying abilities. Aside from accidentally dodging everything. Yeah, these ones teleported. But where did they go? Here. The clerks finished them off, of course. As we all know, clerks are renowned for their firepower. Yeah. Looks like we're getting balloon... Yeah, sweepers. That's fine. It's not too much harder. Does he know he doesn't need to kill the ordeals to suppress the core? No. I didn't think of that. I guess, strictly speaking, if we get to midnight, we can just spam all of the facilities. And that should get us far enough that we could do it. That's a good point. If we do get Violet again, we might do that. Big Bird's at 4. Let's top that up. Birdis Maximus. I am kind of curious about gathering up all of my guys into one room and then having them fight the rabbits. Would probably win. Yeah, no, we definitely win, considering the rabbits typically lose to the things that we can beat. I wonder how many casualties they'd rack up, though. Oh, there it is. Okay, we do want to keep track of their positioning. I don't think we have any down here. Ah, there they are. Icebeard can definitely take care of that. These ones... Yeah, we got... There's 2 here. Nothing here. Okay. So these ones are going to be taken care of. That's not a lot of damage. Yeah, sweepers do have better stats, and then there's a bunch of them bunched up here. I think we have the tool to deal with that, right? Probably want to get out of there. If they just stay there, that'd be great. Yeah, no, don't stay. Stay. We want to use the gun. Okay, I think the hallway's clear. Yeah, as I thought, they do a pretty big chunk of damage. Toss on another red shield to be safe. These ones should be taken care... Yeah, they should be done. Yep. I'll leave it to the elites. Gun. That did not do as much damage as I would have liked. They are a little tough, aren't they? Although energy's not really a concern, so we can just keep doing this. Oh, right, they do heal off of corpses, so that's... I guess we can pile on top of them like this. Should be fine, right? Can at least kill one of them. Okay, focus down this one since it's almost dead. Yeah, okay, we just demolished him this time. Are they weak to white damage? Because they do seem to go down fast against specific types. Oh, the fucking bird is out. Ah, wait a minute. Can we slow this fucker down? Forgot about that. Yeah, the sweepers are going to cause too much... Ugh. Depends. Can we actually run? We might be able to run out of range. Well, I hope so. Yeah, the marking has disappeared. So there does seem to be a range. That's not super useful, but it's not nothing. It's not nothing. We can take advantage of this. Right, okay. There's still a sweeper here, so I think you three can handle that. I think we've taken care of all the other sweepers. Yeah, I'm not seeing any. Okay, so the bird isn't, like, isn't... It's... Okay, that does make it a little bit easier. Sweeper's taken care of. Alright. We can't send the rabbits down there because we haven't expanded the department enough yet, but we can send the rabbits in here. Which means that we shouldn't have to deal with its instant kill bullshit. Yeah, I guess that might be it. So it looks like the way that you play around it is it marks them in yellow first, and if you get them out of the department, it removes the mark. Yeah, I don't think there's 5, but it's a little bugged out because they're doing this. Yeah. All right, let's try this. Rabbit time. Beep boop, it's rabbit time. You know, if the rabbits actually also kill the clerks, that's a good thing. Yeah, look at that. Gunned it down in the streets. Deserved. And they did kill all the clerks. Excellent. Which means that it goes back to its room, and it's at 5. And if we need to, we can remove more clerks with execution bullets. Okay. Problem solved. And then, off we go. We just spent a lot of energy on bullets, and, Admiral YOLO should be here, yeah. Not only on bullets, but I think the rabbits also cost energy. But it's fine. That's right, we took down the bird with some DACA. You're goddamn right we did. Yeah, I guess we just keep spamming this until we get the next one. Should be fine. If we have to, if we do get violent again, I do think we're going to go with the strategy of trying to just blitz past it by spamming. I think that's the plan. It'll probably be easier than trying to fight them. I think fighting them is doable, but I do think this will be easier. Because there definitely are some spots that are relatively safe. Have all the squishier characters sit there, and then have some specialists go after each of the things. The main problem is that the Dreaming Current seems to get out every time. This honestly ends up being one of the more dangerous things. Although I think the reason it gets out is because somebody panics and opens the door. As long as that doesn't happen, it should be fine. Oh, convenient. Well, off you go. We can ignore the mirror. Most of you guys don't actually belong here, huh? Let's get you guys back to your room. Bird, huh? That's easy. Scarecrow. Neither of these two. And that just leaves the dog, which is pretty easy. The poodle. I'm going to call it, you know, its name is Popote. I'm going to call it a poodle. Because it's clearly not a pug. That's the pug is up here. So it makes more sense to call it a poodle. This is logical. Yeah, he'll make it. That was actually fine in terms of meltdowns. Completely fine. You know what? We'll take it. Yo, thanks for making all that Star Sector content. I've been consuming. Well, I'm glad you like it. Speaking of, I should probably make more. I do have a couple of videos that I kind of half finished and then didn't. You know, I set them aside. So I should probably actually finish those. I go start 2-hour Star Sector video. Have a good day and thanks again for entertainment. No problem. Oh yeah, we got this. No, that's fine. That's under control. There's a lot of dogs in this facility now that I think about it. There's at least 3, depending on what you consider a dog. I mean, the meat lantern could be a dog. You know? Actually, Old Faith and Promise, I mean, sure, it's an item, but the item has, like, these things that are made of puzzle pieces. They might be legless dogs. Der Freischütz, the gunner, you might just be a vertical dog, actually. To be honest. I think that's a vertical type dog. And Al Ryune, that's a 6-legged dog. Yeah, there really is a lot of dogs, huh? Al Ryune is a llama. I mean, yeah. It's definitely one of the llamas of all time. I guess there's no denying that. So that should be fine. Slime Girl's a bit of a pain. Necromancer can handle it. That does leave... I think Axer did pretty well with Alriune, so we'll do that again. Anything else? You? That's a little annoying. Meat Lantern again, that's fine. We're prepared for this. We do have to re-enter a couple of rooms, I think. Oh, down here, of course. Should not forget this thing. But we figured it out, of course. It's insight. We know that bong clouds are weak to insight. This is a scientifically verified fact. I have a peer-reviewed study right here that proves it. Censored is also a dog, Ian told me. Well, that's the most reliable source. I mean, you might as well call this place Dogotomy Corporation, with how many gosh dang dogs there is. We're undergoing the process of dogotomization. For the future of humanity. Yeah, we're about to hit dusk. And we've gotten pretty far without having too many of these. Although I'm guessing we're just going to get midnight next, aren't we? It's going to immediately give us midnight. And then it's going to be violet again, because... for no other reason than just because fuck you. That being said, there is something to note about this whole ordeal. I don't think... yeah, the main thing we need to avoid is the eye. The other ones do damage, but they're more manageable. Comparatively speaking. Like, I think this room is fairly safe. It might even be safer than this one, but I'm not sure. The eye definitely attacked here. Well, I guess it depends on where they spawn in, huh? We'll see. But the thing is, it does look like when they're inside the containment units, they can't be hit by the big arms and tentacles and all that nonsense. So that being the case, spamming should be a fairly reasonable strategy. Reasonably effective. You know, that's about as much as you can ask for. Pale Eye is a bastard. Yeah. It's definitely the biggest problem out of all of them. It's not even close. It also seems to have the most health, to be honest. That's been my experience so far, is that it takes way longer to kill than the other ones. I mean, the white tentacle does have a big attack area, but it's not... other than that, it doesn't have much, like, against it. Elevators are the safest place in the Lobotomy Corporation. That is kind of true. Elevators are invincible. It just takes a little micro. Common result. I think we'll skip. Yeah, 12%, that's a bit much. Yeah, minus 12 is a bit much. Green Dusk, that's going to be robot. Yeah, probably don't want to just wander around too much during the Green Dusk, I guess. Because it might be a problem if people try to solo it. Yeah, the next one's 13. We might be able to avoid a confrontation with the ultimate weapon. Okay, we have multiple of these things. They do spew out like robots, right? Huh, okay. Well, if we get these guys to just beat the shit out of this, that might be fine. The other one is down here. Okay. I don't like having to divide my attention, but it's probably doable. Where we must reach. They're immediately panicking. The clerks are immediately panicking, of course. The robots haven't even done anything yet. Clanker's gonna clank, yeah. What more is to be said? I mean, these guys are all nervous. Well, no, these two are nervous. It'd be nice if I could see their actual, like, health bars, huh? That would be nice. Just dodge the chainsaw. Easy. Easy dodge. Oh, they're nervous, but their stats... Yeah, their HP insanity's full. Okay, they're fine. For now. I'm a little concerned about them because they're, you know, weaker, but... Oh, shoot, you know what else is going to be a problem? The bird is actually not upset at all. I guess most of the things that could become problems are already dead. The problem is I can deal with these safely if I micro, but I've got multiple to take care of. And this one I'm ignoring for now. Now, if I can't micro all of them, the next best thing is just slap a red shield on them. Okay, the fact that you guys are not... I would really prefer it if you guys would, like, work together so that I can actually hit all of you with one shield. We're going to have to deal with that mess in a second, but if we can do that with everyone, it's going to be a lot easier. It's a little hard to tell if the shield... Oh yeah, that one's already done. Okay, so these guys... I mean, what can I say? You've got Cooler Guy and Necromancer. It's going to be quick. This one only produced a couple of low-level robots, too, so it's not even that dangerous. I think it's just the 4 factories, right? There's no others? Yeah. Okay. That's manageable. Okay, you're just standing there doing nothing. Just because you killed one of them doesn't mean your job is done. Yeah, let's move you. Attack the factory. Okay, factory down. Yeah, robot down. Okay. Well, I guess there's also this robot, huh? There's one there. These guys are taking care of that. How's it going down here? Good? Good. You guys are almost done, right? Yeah. Okay, you can hunt down this guy. Okay. Yeah, it looks like we're taking... Yeah. Yeah. That should be the last robots. Oh, he's actually targeting both of them instead of running away after killing one. Very good. Very nice. Alright, now we get set up and we go trigger the end of days. It definitely won't be a violet this time. For sure. We'll just get lucky. Didn't you know? Getting lucky is a good strategy. It takes a lot of skill to pull it off, though. God is coming. Well, no, we're not playing Squirrel Stapler, so God is not coming. Lamp is very good. I hope so. It'll make the big bird feel like less of a burden. Well, maybe not, but it'll at least be giving us something in return. Wasting my magic bullet nugget to solo a factory? That does make sense. But the closest factory is here, which is also close to these guys, so... I mean, this squad is pretty overtuned, you might say. Yeah, kill team... Well, you kill team 6. I mean, there's 5, so it's kill team 5. That being said, Rersetium should probably get swapped out for someone else. Greylock is fine. I mean, realistically, Chirano should be part of the squad. Yeah, I think if I was to assemble a kill squad, it'd probably be Dorf, Glyph Jr., Chirano, along with Cooler Guy and Necromancer. And the only reason I would normally include Icebeard, but because Icebeard is the gunner. Well, I guess Axer could also be included. Axer's also pretty strong. We've got a lot of options at our disposal. In fact, we're almost to the point we can kill multiple kill teams, but the main thing holding us back isn't their skill, but their gear. Alright. That's that. There's one on the shelter, but that's fine. There's one on the pug. So we'll go take care of that real quick. No, the Knight of Despair, that's okay. Scarecrow as well, that's fine. I guess Glyph Jr. will do this. Okay. Knight of Despair, I guess it doesn't matter too much. Cadriel. You can take care of that. Was there anything else up here? Oh, the wolf. Yeah, okay, that's fairly easy. You, right. Well, we'll get Skull to take care of it. You can take care of this thing. The bird doesn't care. Oh, censored. Lovely. Well, we do have that under control. Axer can go pet the poodle, and we can just ignore the items. I think that covers everything. Yeah, I think that covers all of our bases. Alright. Yeah, the Scarecrow's gonna wander out again. We're just gonna beat his ass. Yeah, that's everything. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna be an orange. What the fuck does orange do? Mine actually has the best department buff for combat. Really now? Because it says it increases the defense capacity for Ego, whereas this one up here says it increases the offensive capacity of Ego. Geb is attack, Netzach is defense, and then Bina is both. Okay. When you say, well, Netzach is up here, right? He doesn't do that. You probably mean here, right? No, let me click on you. There we go. Ego defense, yeah, 6%. Okay. And then this is ego offense. Yep. And then down here, offense and defense. The amount might be lower, but it's probably still better overall. No, I don't think the amount's any lower. Yeah, okay. So one is offense, one is defense, and then down here you get both. Gotcha. Should we give a small tip that will lower your immersion for orange? Amount is actually the same? Ah, yeah. In that case, yeah, Bina's is the best. And we should probably move the kill team down here. Although in terms of positioning, it's less convenient, but, I mean, stat buffs are stat buffs, right? I am curious about the orange, but, elevators are safe? Well, that's generally true. But I guess we'll take that and just stack up everyone in the elevators then. I mean, that's one option. The other option is to just blitz. This is Meltdown level 8. We probably only need to go one more then, right? Keep out of the main lobbies. Well, I guess we'll see. We might be able to do this. Yeah, but I guess we should get everyone ready, right? Probably here. Seems good. Sit in this specific spot. Avengers assemble. Worms that eat RAM. Well, I mean, I would like to get these suppressions done without having to go back to day one. So, however we gotta do it, we gotta, that's just how we gotta do it. With that in mind, it's probably better to... Yeah, I think we'll do the spamming tactic. Because this is... Yeah, we should only need one more, and we can trigger that pretty easily. Lamp Ego is a fairly strong AoE. Okay, that's cool. I mean, it's easier to control everyone if I sit them here, but I think we're actually just going to spread everyone out. Because I think what we can do is just spam them, and if we do that, it's going to be easier to do that if we have everyone in their departments. After all, if we go into the facilities, then we're safe. From whatever's going to be spawning outside. Ooh. Yeah, we're one away. Whatever spawns outside, this should take care of it. I think we want to have everyone ready, though. Probably going to trigger it with Shylook, to be honest. Lantern is there. Yeah, I think we're going to just have everyone stand outside of the rooms that they're going to work in. And then we're just going to spam them all. Hope for the best. You're here, so you can go there. That does mean that we do need Cooler Guy up here to deal with the pug. Let's see, that's that. I think that takes care of that. We still have... Yeah, we have an open slot for Scorched Girl. If we need to. Oh, it also has a chance of... So it's an area of effect that also lowers their black resistance. Doesn't that just kind of solo a lot of things? Against swarms, that just kind of... Like, even if they have black resistance, if you're reducing it every time, then you're just going to win eventually. There's no counter to that. Nice. Very nice. Yeah, I think we're going to start it off with Shylock. Catril has the blessing, so he can't really do much. As a matter of fact, I think I'll have him sit here. Nice and out of the way. Oh, two of you have the egg. Fuck. I kind of fucked that up. With that in mind, instead of going up here, you should probably be down here. Okay, I think everyone's in position, so we can start spamming. I want to be nice and slow with this. I'm going to wait until we get a good result here. Camp the doorway. Alright, here we go. The eternal meal. Yum. Instinct. Instinct. Well, let me just double check this one. Instinct for sure, yep. Insight over here. You can do instinct work here. Because we're on, yeah, 9. So this should be it. Garlic can do this. One of you gets to work with the child. The other one's going to have to sit out. You can do this. That covers down here. Up here, we have you doing this. And you do this. You do this. Okay. Well, it's in the center room. That certainly is a place that you can spawn. I think that's everything. So yeah, it looks like whatever it is here. Oh, and we won. Yep, I was right. We can just spam right at the end and skip the entire meltdown level. Awesome. Would you still love us if we were worms? No! I guess the real question is, would they be... Would you love me if I was a worm? That depends. Would you be a cute worm? What? What? Yeah, nice midnight guy. Lamau. Break and Ruin. Beautiful performance. Smiling Faces. Beautiful performance. And Meet Again as Stars. Alright. We're pulling that. Meet as Stars. Beautiful. No, that's not how you spell that. Beautiful performance. And what was the last one? Smiling Faces. Okie dokie. What do the people want? Well, people are immediately... Well, we'll see. Let's add the trio of Breach Run Enders. Oh boy. Blue Star. Oh, you know what? That might actually be Blue Star, now that you mention it. We did get that earlier. Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it just says it right there. I'm sorry for your facility. Well, like an always memory repository. And if it's truly horrible, we can ban it. Like the train. The train is banned. No trains allowed. This is a no-train zone. Yeah, Smiling Faces is definitely not winning this one, by the looks of it. Beautiful Performance is in the lead, but Blue Star is not too far behind. Have you tried the train? Oh, we had the train. We got rid of the train. The train is banned. You guys can vote on whatever you want, but not the train. If it shows up again, it's just not going to be an option. Well, it looks like the people have spoken. The Beautiful Performance is the one we get. Alright, we're getting this. We're going to have a little bit of cutscenes here. Enoch, have you ever heard of the Nest? I hear they throw a festival every single day there. I want to dance, Enoch. I want to stomp my feet and let happiness take over my body. What the fuck are you talking about? Children don't talk like this. This game is unrealistic, 0 out of 10. Feel happiness with me. Come on now. If you take a bit of time to look around here, it's quite nice too. But we aren't allowed to go anywhere. Carmen just wants to keep us confined here. She's a good person. I hope you'll open up to her soon. I don't want to get to know anyone else. All I want is to be with you. I can't promise to be next to you forever. There's a lot of things I've been mulling over for quite some time, and I thought I may find some answers for them here. Some of my thoughts may be so absurd that the answers to them might not exist at all. Or if the answers do exist, they might vanish too soon. But in the process of searching for those answers, I would be to cast off my shell. Ah yes, I too remember being a child and speaking of casting off my shell and finding answers that are before they vanish. The mysteries of the universe. You know what? I take it back. This is a 10 out of 10 game. Very relatable. These are the outskirts though. It's even worse than the city. Is it though? What the hell is even out here? Then I can fly away at last, leaving my heavy body behind. Sometimes I have no idea what you're talking about. Yep. I don't know where you want to go, but I promise you'll take me with you. Oh, A is here, so I guess I gotta go now. It's gonna be dark and cold soon. Let's head inside. Even though I thought of them as family or I never thought of them as family or someone that I needed to care for. I made it my job to bring the children back home to ease Cartman's busy schedule. I see them. Those young kids running towards me. Those children who survived the outskirts. The 2 we saved. I thought I could do it all on my own. I wanted to show Tifereth how mature I became when he got back one day. But there's no end to the disappointment. Tifereth never got any better. I couldn't stand the silence without an answer. So I thought. He thought that I'd rather hide my disgust and guilt I was so used to, as if the feelings never existed in the first place. Whenever I see Tifereth's empty smile, my heart feels as if it were being covered in dark ash. I knew Tifereth could never go back to how he used to be. I was aware that we could never return to the happy days we spent together, but I was about to abandon Tifereth just because it was too hard for me to. All while knowing that he was the one who suffered the most. Tifereth, are you done with all your busy work? We're going to be late. Let's go. Let's get going. The sun will set soon. Let's hurry, Lisa. Did he just call her Lisa? Does he remember? Is that possible? Right, my name is Lisa once. Tifereth doesn't remember his name anymore, but from time to time he calls me by my old name. What did Tifereth want out of all of this, even after sacrificing himself? What was he waiting for? Was it all worth it to him? I don't know. I've never, ever held any expectations in my life. But I'll try counting on you now. I want to believe there's a reason for every sacrifice that was made, and to know that eventually, everything will be okay. Yeah, that's 50%! Baby! I had wanted to free myself from the pain, but I realized it was impossible. It was only recently that I found my answer. Is I have to accept the pain as something I've born from the beginning, then I can be set free. Manager, if you're suffering too, just take it in the pain and accept it. You have to keep changing things if it's too hard for you. I know you want to keep pressing on in any way possible. You felt lost and scared at the present, so all you could do was blindly trace along the way through the dark. I admired such determination at first, but now, you look so pathetic. How long do you think you can keep this up? Will you ever make it to the end? Thankfully, you've been collecting energy ever since your very first day here, never missing a single day. It's not really an option. I can't just skip a day. My role is to encourage you to collect the proper amount of energy each day, sometimes by nagging and sometimes by encouraging you with praise. It must have been hard to adapt to the corporation, but you tried your best to extract the energy. Along with bearing the numerous sacrifices along the way, it was my role to butter you up with plain words, to help you avoid sinking into the pit of guilt. This part was particularly irritating, because being your nanny wasn't in my programming, but we were still able to fulfill our roles anyhow. You might have noticed this earlier if you ever took a moment to look deeper into this company, but the pipelines used to transmit energy to the outside haven't worked for a long time now. Right now they are very rusty. Yeah, that's kind of defeats the entire purpose of the company if they're not actually transmitting any energy, right? But I guess if we're in a time loop, then it kind of doesn't matter. By the time anyone notices, the loop is going to reset, right? This means the energy collected from our branch is excluded from the total energy. Oh, right. Lobotomy Corporation is more than just this facility, I guess. Isn't it fascinating? Don't be too upset. I'm not saying that all the energy you collected was for nothing. Well, now there's one more thing for you to find out. Where does all that energy go? Time loop shenanigans. Welcome, eh? I missed you dearly. I've been waiting for you ever since the first day I started working here. Do you remember this ocean? What ocean? Ocean, right? So this place is where everything from all rivers and streams will eventually settle. As such, the lowest... Oh, are you that guy? Okay, but you're old. Wait, everyone else is the same age as they were before, but you're old now. Explain that. Also, the thing that was in the background there, the wings, are floating, huh? Interesting. As such, at the lowest layers, everything sinks. What do you think of this heaven, painted laboriously whitened with plaster? I knew you would come here soon. Please think of it as my welcoming gift to you. I figured that what you longed to see may have been something else than what I have become now. Time is like a scythe, It relentlessly attempts to trim, divide, and cleave in twain the clasped-together hands of those who love. Everyone I had loved is now gone, leaving me a tired, old man behind. Please do not blame yourself. Back then, they were the brightest moments of my life. The only thing I regret to this day is that I was too scared. I ran away without keeping my abiding promise to you to the very end. Hawkman being old does have an explanation, though I'm unsure whether it would be spoiler territories. What I can say is that it was his own decision. Well, he is themed after clocks, so maybe... Well, I guess we'll find out. Surely the game will provide answers, right? We won't have to wait for Library of Ruina to find out, right? Right? Right. I'm definitely right. However, you eventually found me, and helped me to fulfill my promise here. How can I ever be more thankful than I am right now? You're just too kind to me. Kind to the very end. 3 or more employees whose fortitude is 100 or... I'm assuming more. Well, we can't do that. Okay, well, we got a new thing. I don't know which side... I guess we put it over here. Fine. I don't know which of these is actually better. Oh, you poor, poor fool. I know. The base number of Mandagear bullets is increased by 30%, and the Pale Shield bullet is unlocked. Oh, well, isn't that convenient? When it comes to fighting the stupid, Violet Midnight, don't you think a Pale bullet that blocks Pale damage would have been a little bit useful? This game, huh? This game. Well, if you say so. Alright, right. Probably gonna have to reshuffle a little bit. Yeah, I probably want to leave Chirina over here just to handle combat. So I guess, yeah, we'll have this as the squad over here. Something like this. How are these guys? Yeah. Meccano did manage to max out the stats. The rest of you still have some work to do, but that's fine. One of you can get promoted. Kind of doesn't matter. So I'll take you. So Meccano can come down here. Yeah, actually, rather than this squad, probably better to go down here just for the better stat boost. What does your department do? Increases all virtues. That's pretty good. I'll give you that. Yeah, I think I'll throw you in here. Well, to be fair, Cooler Guy we do kind of want Necromancer and Cooler Guy in this department specifically to handle some specific abnormalities, or easier to handle with these two on hand. I guess it's yeah, Icead we want in a solo department, but there's not really any options for that, to be honest. Well, I guess we can put these 3 up here, put Icead here. No. I've got a better idea. Grallic is already maxed out, yeah. I think we put Icead here again. Like we did before. We put Grallic down here. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I think so. I think we leave these 2 here and put this squad. Well, they do have... It's weak to white damage, but we don't actually have the correct weapons for it. They're over here, so we actually want to swap these, I think. Yeah. I think we want to do it like this. Put these guys over here. These 3 do white damage, which is what the bird is weak against. What does it do? It does black? It's kind of hard to tell what the resistances are. I think they're resistant. It's kind of bugging out and not showing me. Click Ego List. HE. No, it should be here. Suit. Yeah, it does resist. Okay. Nifty. Don't think we got enough boxes. Yeah, not this time. Okay. Yeah, everybody down in these levels should be maxed out except Savior. And everyone up here should be in, training or waiting for training. Except Pansy. We do have points. Do we want to spend any? Temperance 4 is worth it, I think. Yeah, I think most of them are actually pretty much maxed out. Hold on. No, that's not what I meant to do. Click that. Strengthen. We get this. That should make that nice and quick. Strengthen. Like that. Sven definitely needs a bit more stuff. It is 12 per employee, so we'll probably hold off there. Okay. Yeah, I guess, I think I need to... Hold on. We'll begin management. That should save all of the positions and go back. Do you have any lamp, sir? Lamp oil. I'm sorry, Link. I can't give credit. Come back when you have a little more, PE boxes. Geb is one of the better core suppression awards. I'm a little concerned what her gimmick is going to be, given her personality. But yeah. That being said, it does take a while to do these, so I'm thinking of calling it here, and we'll do this next week. Yeah. It does seem like it would, it does seem like it's going to be a bit of a pain, so I think we're going to take care of that next week. Oh, you will adore her. Oh, I'm sure. Very sure. But yeah, I think that's a good place to call it for today. Lobotomy Corporation. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time. And take it easy.